What up, y'all? This is day 12, and I kind of had like a random epiphany through a song. Like, I channel music a lot, so I kind of wanted to share that. It's a part of my twin flame journey. So I was getting ready for the day, and I was listening to my self-love playlist, and the song Myself by Leighton Green came on. And it's basically about like how she was in a relationship, and she was trying to prove herself to the person she was with a lot. And, trying to look for the validation made her question herself, the way she looked, her self-esteem, what she brought to the table. And it just made me think about myself and how I used to feel within my twin flame journey. So back to the song. So like I was saying, this song was like kind of like she was looking for validation outside of herself. And I can't lie, I admitted to my twin about a few weeks ago that how when I first met him, I didn't feel good enough. And that is due to the fact, like, I just had a baby. A year before I met him, I was in a big transition of finding who I was as a woman outside of my old identity of what I was and stepping into being a mom. And on top of that, I was out here hoeing. I was hoeing. I had a nigga for everything, okay? Mercury was retrograding in my 12th house while I was retrograding in his 7th house. So he was learning through partnerships and I was learning to release the past and talk about how it makes me feel. So when I first met my twin, like I said, he was well off, secure, stable, got everything going for him. And it triggered me. It brought up a lot of insecurities. Like I said, this stems from my childhood. I was always looking for validation growing up due to the fact I was always in a competitive sport. So I was always compared all my life to boys because I played boys sports. Anything I did was always compared to. So I always felt like I wasn't doing enough or I wasn't good enough growing up. And with your twin flame, they bring up things that you need to heal from. So I admitted to him this, not too long ago. And it makes me think about how the tables be fucking turning. And I'm transparent, so I can admit, this shit used to piss me off because the people around him used to always post and brag about the things he was doing for them or, things he was like accomplishing or things that he had that weren't theirs, but they were bragging on it. And it pissed me off because I was over giving myself. I'm over people pleasing for his fucking ass. I'm over compromising myself, giving unconditional love while I'm getting slapped in the face and not receiving anything back, which led to me really going through a huge ass ego death. No, this is not me blaming my twin's environment or his excuses that he likes to make. This is me holding myself accountable and him accountable for the lies and the manipulation that nigga used to do on me. Because he used to give me a good few times. I used to be like, okay. Hell no, I ain't that dumb bitch no more. And I can't lie, when I met my twin, he was going through his winning season. I never loved him for his money or what he can do for me. I always loved him for him. But everybody, when you get older, you want somebody who's a partner who can add to you and help grow with you and better you. So I can't lie, I wanted that. But I really started to realize part of me also wanted that to feel better about myself instead of owning who I am. Which led me into a big ass ego death and really had to humble myself and really ask myself, what is my motives behind this? Why do I feel I have to compete for recognition or for some type of validation or some type of fucking love back? I really had to ask myself, do I hear myself? Do I value myself? Do I love myself? Why can't I see the value I bring into other people's lives like they do too? Like they see in me that I'm not seeing. And like I said, a lot of us, we don't see or recognize the reason why when we go through these things or these challenges or, these dark night of the motherfucking souls. But later on, you will see the bigger picture and understanding why. And I feel like that's what a lot of the collective's going through right now. I had to, this song really gave me an epiphany and insight and awareness. So a lot of us are really starting to see damn, I really had to go through all this shit to really accept who I am and step into my motherfucking power. Like I said earlier, in my earlier statement about those tables turning, where he was when I first met him is where I am now stepping into. And where I was when we first met is what he's going through now. But I'm learning a lesson from where he was at is not to shit on people that I say value or God placed in my life to help me. I am starting to understand. And I'm also starting to understand that I can't hold on to certain people that no longer serve me on my journey. But I'm gonna end it like this. The only reason why I'm making this video is like, I don't know about y'all, but I've been like really reflecting on my progress, and it makes me show more gratitude and grace to myself and the people that I have experienced. And cause they help me find me. And I'm stepping into a beautiful woman that I can really say I'm really proud of. No matter all my setbacks or not being where I feel like I should be, but I'm where I need to be. And I accept that. And whoever doesn't accept that, they can kiss my black ass. But I do want to say, like, a lot of the collective right now are stepping into the point where they're starting to understand things, see the bigger picture. So show yourself some grace, show yourself some gratitude, but also show the ones that you said you used to love or care for grace and gratitude too, because you were one time put in their life because probably either they needed love, they need to experience something, they had to learn something. So